If you're a free-to-play, F2P, player and planning to pull during patch 5.3, you might want to rethink your investment. Patch 5.3 is shaping up to be a tough one for anyone who's trying to save their resources, and it's not an exaggeration to say that this might be a patch you'll remember for a long time. The reason for this is that both Mavuika and Arlecchino could be featured together, which is a huge deal for many players. Mavuika, as the Pyro Archon, has been highly anticipated, and her gameplay has just been revealed. She looks like she's going to be a fun and unique character, and let's be honest, she's an Archon, so she's likely going to be incredibly valuable for any account. On the other hand, Arlecchino has her own loyal fanbase, and many players have been eagerly waiting for her rerun. If both characters appear in the same patch, or even worse, in the same phase, it will make it extremely difficult to choose between them. For free-to-play players, the challenge is even greater. If you're low on resources, this patch could feel like a trap. If you don't have a lot of Primo Gems saved up, you might be forced to pick one of these characters, potentially missing out on the other. Even for players who are willing to spend, it's going to be a tough decision if you haven't saved enough. Moreover, don't forget that Citlali, another highly anticipated character, is also expected to appear in the second phase of 5.3. So, if you think it will get easier as the patch progresses, think again. It's likely that players will still face tough choices later on. It's clear that the developers have designed this lineup with strategy in mind. By placing two highly anticipated characters like Mavuika and Arlecchino close together, it creates a scenario where players are more likely to spend their saved-up Primo Gems, or even purchase more, just to secure both. Whether you're F2P or a spender, this patch is going to put your planning skills to the test. In addition to Mavuika and Arlecchino, the 4-star characters featured in this patch include Chevreuse, Rosaria, and Bennett, all of whom are strong choices. Bennett is always a top-tier support character, Rosaria offers some unique utility, and Chevreuse can fill a useful role in specific team compositions. If you're aiming to pull for these characters, you'll need to weigh your options carefully, especially since you'll need to decide if you want to spend Primo Gems on 4 stars or save them for the 5-star characters. There's also some good news for F2P players who are looking to add a new character to their roster without spending any Primo Gems. A brand new 4-star character from Liyue will be given away for free during the Lantern Rite event. This is a great opportunity to pick up a fresh face for your team without draining your resources. But here's the reality: if you're a free-to-play player with limited resources, patch 5.3 is going to be extremely challenging. You'll need to make some hard decisions about which characters you really want to pull for. If you have your eye on Mavuika, Arlecchino, or Citlali, it might be wise to skip pulling on banners in 5.2 and start saving up now. You'll need to plan carefully and prioritize your pulls to make sure you don't miss out on your preferred character. It's also important to remember that this information comes from reliable sources, like HomeDGCat, who has a strong track record when it comes to leaks and predictions. However, even with a solid history of accurate updates, it's always best to wait for official announcements before making any final decisions. So, who are you planning to pull for in patch 5.3? Will you go for Mavuika, Arlecchino, or Citlali? Or are you holding out for the free 4-star character from Liyue? Whatever your choice, it's crucial to plan ahead and manage your resources wisely. The next few months in Genshin Impact will be filled with tough decisions, especially for those who are free-to-play or have limited resources. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.